Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where Mom has had about 3 hours of sleep and it's gonna show. I went to bed at
Morning.
reasonable hours. The weird thing, I went to bed after the show and did the dishes and made sure the dogs went out and got their snack and did some stuff upstairs and went down and just kind of chilled listening to some music and stuff. About 10 o'clock, I'm like, okay, let's turn off the music. It's quiet. I'm yawning. I'm exhausted. And I could not, for the life of me, get comfortable. Just the pillows? Nope. Just my arms? Nope. Just the dogs? Nope. Just nope, nope, nope. Nothing was good. It was too cold to get up and do anything. I don't know what it was last night. It was just cold. The dogs were under the blankets. The dogs were happy.
I couldn't go to sleep yesterday myself as well.
Huh.
So I woke up like 5 minutes before the show today.
Oh, wow. Hang on. It says this cannot be right. That can't be right. Hang on. The temperature is ridiculous here. I don't believe it. It's got to be a typo.
Uh, what the hell showed me how to get hooked on Fallout New Vegas
Oh, yeah.
yesterday. So
Yeah. Sounded like
when
that.
I went when I went to bed, my brain was just Fallout New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, and I was like, "Come on, I need to sleep now."
Taz, it's 13 below zero right now here.
Whoa!
Yeah. That would explain
What's
why
your
it's so.
Why is your humidity high?
No, at 13 below zero, we do not have high humidity.
Mhm.
Let's see.
We get like 13 degrees
Uh huh.
and insane high humidity and warple winds. It makes 13 degrees feel like minus 40.
Well, it says
It's
that the negative
brutal.
13 feels like negative 12, which I'm sorry, that makes a difference. Outdoor humidity is normal. Inside it's 6%, so that, intensely cold feeling. Ugh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the dogs aren't going out again today unless it gets a lot warmer. It's supposed to get up to 15, so that means almost a, what, 20, 15, almost 30-degree price change, temperature change between now and this afternoon. But that would explain why the dogs went out, looked at me, and just came right back in this morning.
Yeah, the
Oh
cat
my goodness.
also just looks out the window and is like, nope, I'm
Yep.
not going out there. And I'm kind of glad she has picked up that attitude because she didn't have that before. It's like she left me at like 11 at night and I didn't see her again until like 9, 10 in the morning. And when it's so cold out, I will really get that bad feeling for her tiny, tiny paws, you
Oh yeah.
know?
Yeah. Well, they send out messages to, if you don't have to take your dog out, don't take your dogs out.
Mm.
And I get that.
Well, I had, yeah, I had big dogs,
Mm-hmm.
but I still dressed them up, put sweaters on them and stuff when it was this cold, especially when it's windy,
Mm-hmm.
because that cold really sticks.
Yes, it does. Well, for both my dogs, body-wise, they don't get that cold. It's their feet walking on the. They don't
Hmm.
use salt on the
Hmm.
roads. That's something. Good morning, Maywin. Maywin says my neighbor's husky refuses to come inside off the porch. Yeah, huskies are like that. Huskies just hunker down and, that's fine. We're good. It's only 40 below and snowing. We're fine. Hang on one sec. It's so cold I hate to take showers, but I might have to head over to the hot tub and just camp in that for a while.
Hmm.
But my dogs went out, did what they had to. The little one's like, no, I can hold it for a few days. No, you have an enclosed porch. Use that. He got a warning from the leasing company for leaving him on the porch. Yeah, I watched a YouTuber who goes out there and yells at his dog, going, hey, the neighbors say you're freezing. The dog just looks at him and goes, yeah, I'm fine.
Enjoying the. Well, when the snow actually wraps them in, they get hotter. They
Yeah.
just enjoy it so much more.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Maywin says it's one thing if it's a Chihuahua, but a Husky?
Mm-mm.
People aren't used to the fact that Huskies and Samoyeds are fine. Thank you very much. We're good. We're built for this. My pit bull will deal with it, but her paws get cold and then she's just done because it hurts. If I was out there barefoot, I
Yeah.
went out barefoot yesterday to brush the snow off of my solar lamp out front because we have
Mm-hmm.
to have lamps in the front of our houses because, HOA. So I put in a solar lamp. And as soon as it snows, then it doesn't get any sunlight and it doesn't charge, and then that's an issue. So I'm like, it can't be that cold. I'll just run out there barefoot and take care of it. That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. Oof.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see, I used to leave my shepherds outside in the cold too. Hey, if they're good with being out there, they're good with being out there. But my pit bull doesn't have much of a coat, but refuses to put on a sweater. And the little one,
And the loadout bug strikes again. This is starting to become multiple times a day.
what's happening?
Uh, the new ship. I'm experimenting with it, so every other day I switch out
Oh, okay.
a certain amount of consoles
Mm-hmm.
and swap some traits. Just get in. You've seen when I drop all the anomalies and
Yeah.
neutronic Indies and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. That's a coverage build because I can literally cover 30 kilometers of area with it. But every time I switch into that build, and I save the loadout every time, but by the time I relog and get back into the game, it has reverted to my previous, where I have to uh, uh, look at a target and use the dragon's breath and
Mm-hmm.
um, what's that called? You have like a proton eruptor that
Yeah. Yeah.
was some
It's something
same
like a
thing.
proton eruptor, some
Yeah,
clever name like
yeah.
that.
And yes, it can do a lot of damage, but it forces you to stay in one position, which makes you a really easy target. And as a science ship, you have a tendency to get swatted out of the air when you're parking to do that maneuver. And it just keeps reverting to that layout. And
Okay, that's weird.
I don't know what to do about it because I actually pay for my layouts. I spend my send on them too, because there is a lot of builds.
Yes.
And it's really frustrating when you only have one loadout slots. But now I have several and it keeps reverting back and I don't know what to do about it. It's really frustrating.
Sorry, I'm trying to put away all these food things I found.
Food stuffs.
Yeah, the winter's event. Let's see, why do we have all this stuff here? Let's sell you guys and put you up there.
Have you ever played a survival game?
I very rarely play anything that isn't Star Trek. I just. Uh, if I
A
have.
survival game involves the fact that you have to drink and eat to keep your character from keeling over.
Yep, no, for me that's. I mean, I played that little bit of Dune with you, which I enjoyed, but aside from that, it's just.
Mm.
I I have other things I want to do with my spare time.
Yeah, the fun bit with Fallout New Vegas, which is a survival game,
Mm-hmm.
is that you have to have food and drink. But this is post-nuclear war. All the food and drink is irradiated.
Oh, lovely.
You, So you have to go out of your way to de-irradiate the food or make your own food that is not irradiated. And by the time you have a stable food source up and running, you're almost dead.
Ooh.
It's what should I say? It spices up the game in a really, really positive manner because it forces you to scavenge in a way that you not naturally do, and it makes you see a lot of the world that you haven't seen before. You might have heard me talking about Subnautica.
Yes, yeah, we've talked about that a couple of times.
Yeah, that's one of the games I can't play without the survival mode on
Oh,
because the survival mode forces you to explore because you need food, you need drink, and you scrounge around every nook and cranny to get a hold of those stuff. Without the need for food and drink, you don't have a need to scrounge the same way. Do you understand?
yeah.
So you explore a lot less. You have moments where you're like, okay, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. If you have a need for food and water, that is always a priority. You always have something to go and collect.
Yeah.
So yeah, games like Subnautica just becomes 10 times more enjoyable with the feature on than off.
Clearly, we have different ideas about what we enjoy doing, but that's cool. I mean, which is why they have so many games, because everybody has different stuff they love.
Yes.
Oof. Uh, well, would you like to go pew-pew some stuff?
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. I have sent Kathy ships 2 Iconian TFOs. I really don't want to do Iconian TFOs. Let's see what's in there. Ugh. And Terran ships. I'm sorry, but Iconian TFOs sounds like a reroll to me. Give me 1 second. Hopefully we'll get something better out of it. Destroy Dreadnoughts, yes. Much better. I can live with that one. And Terran ships. Did you get your Borg on the ground?
Yes, hold on.
Okay. Maywin says, your voice is very calming. You need to be a hostage negotiator.
Who?
You need to be a hostage negotiator.
Me? I sound like the Swedish chef. I would drive
Oh no, you.
hostage taker insane in 2 seconds and he would have killed me. Gertie, hostage, Gertie, blam, dead. Bring in the other one. The irony isn't lost on the fact that I actually can hear myself talk. That's why I prefer.
Oh yeah,
to
but
shut up
we
because
sound
I
different.
Okay, I have reassembled my layout. Let's hope it sticks today.
Okie dokie. Give me a second here. Boy, I can't type in the morning. Sorry, I had to send somebody a message.
I just read the layout message for the first time. That tiny, tiny, tiny yellow scripts that flip across your screen for 1 second.
Yeah.
Apparently layouts can't be saved on ground.
Oh, you have to make them when you're up in space.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
that
I
makes some
see
sense.
now the loadout is unsaved again. So save.
Okay.
And I did not get a message that I have to be in space to do it. So maybe it actually works this time. Because you know me, I always revert back to the ground. So obviously if I have saved every time on the ground, this layout haven't been saved. Huh.
Anyone says, ha, I have a gif of the Swedish chef shooting holes into donuts, and it says, how Texas makes their donuts.
Nice.
Hang on one more second. Just checking a few things here. Alrighty. Ugh, I'm feeling horrible this morning. Okay, what are we doing?
Being pew-pewy.
Okay, I have Zenkethi ships in space, I have Terran ships in space, and I have destroyed dreadnoughts.
I'm trying to think of a Zenkethi which takes inner dreadnought, and that's Zenkethi front, right?
Yeah, Zenkethi front's the only thing I can think of. Well, there's gravity kills, but we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll queue us up for Zenkethi front. I am so tired today.
Have you had your coffee?
I'm working on it. Hey, it's a Chris.
Good morning.
It is a Chris.
Hey there.
Hi.
So Nate had to take Hagrid out because he has a little bit of a diarrhea situation.
Oh, poor baby.
What did he eat?
Oh.
Same as usual.
Oh.
Anything new?
You know, yeah. First of all, shall I invite you to play Zenkethi front with us?
Sure.
The enthusiasm.
I just need to look at my endeavors because I didn't even get a chance to look at that.
No problem. Go ahead and look at them. I just have spacey stuff. Oh, no, Maywin, I just didn't sleep well last night. In fact, I slept horribly last night. But considering according to the AccuWeather, it's 14 below. According to my little Chiron, it's 3 below. Both of those stink. So it doesn't matter. And probably is why I didn't sleep well is both the dogs were under the blankets. One on the left of me, one on the right of me, which means I've got 2 heat generators next to me. Under the blankets, there's no way to escape without leaving the room. Hang on a second, somebody sent me a message. I'll take that, Chris. I'll take that.
Yeah, I was woken up like 5 a.m. in the morning with a smell, certain.
Oh no! He must have.
What happened inside?
Yeah, well, he can't go outside, so it had to happen inside, right?
Well, sometimes my dogs will start I don't feel well, we need to go out, and we make it outside in time. But, you know...
Well, he did notify me now, that's why I got dressed and left.
Yeah. So, generally my vet does hey, when that happens, you need to not feed your dogs for 24 hours. I'm like, that's not happening. And then you start them back with plain rice, and then slowly add in something like a boiled hamburger, and I'm like... That seems complex.
Boiled rice and carbonates.
Oh yeah.
I don't have an English word for carbonate. I don't even have the faintest idea what it's called. It looks like a burger, but it's not.
No, you sent me a picture of it, and it does look like a burger. Okay, let me put us back in Zenkethi front here. Chris, we're doing Zenkethi front to start, and then Weebu?
Yep.
My vet's attitude is usually, though, if it's only for one day, you don't have to worry too much. Just watch what they eat.
Mm-hmm.
I've been over this with my previous dog. I know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
What is funny is that, because I know that it's good to, give them a pill to settle their stomach and intestines. There's something that holds in the moisture instead of letting it all out.
Yeah.
And my previous dog would just not take any pills. I could put it in the most stinky, attractive sausage that is just as garlicky and salty and normally it would salivate him to death. he would dehydrate from the salivation. But as soon as he'll find that there's a pill inside, he does not want a part of the sausage
Yep.
or anything else. He will not touch it with anything.
The pill detector is
So-
amazing in their mouths. It's
He
like,
had an amazing pill detector. Whatever I used, cheese, sausage, whatever else, it would just not work. I could pull out a palm of my hand with some treats, and that pill, like in the middle of them, he sniffs the pill. He doesn't touch a single treat.
oh yeah,
Hagrid, on the other hand, isn't a vacuum cleaner. He does not care what's in it. I just gave him like just a few little chunks. They're just smaller than like a fingernail on my pinky finger. Treats that I put them on my palm of my hand with that pill, and he ate them all around the pill, and was like, okay, I'm left with the reason why I gave you these. And he picked up the pill, he chewed it and ate it as well. And I'm like, okay, that's different. Like, he doesn't care that it doesn't taste like a treat. If it's given out, he eats it. And I'm like, I mean, that's good for me, because
it's great for you.
My previous dog was such a pain in the rear end, because he would just not accept anything. I had to force them down his throat, and I had felt really bad about it. Hagrid, on the other hand, is just a vacuum cleaner. He will devour it, whatever I give him. It doesn't matter if it's a pill. When I adopted him, I got the normal pill for like deworming and all this stuff. You know, they give out when they bring them from the shelter. I was afraid what I'm gonna give it to him when I just showed it to him and just like gone. I'm like, okay, so we're not gonna have a problem giving you pills whenever that's needed.
By the way, good morning,
I mean,
Danny Smithy.
I'm welcoming that with open arms, because honestly, 8 years of a dog that hates anything veterinary, hates pills, hates medication. He had to take medications for his thyroid. I'm really glad that Hagrid is gullible little monkey. I will take anything I want to give him.
Gullible, it's
Really,
cooperative, it's willing.
I mean, he just doesn't have any negative association, so he doesn't. I don't think they would even compute with him that there is anything sinister about me giving him stuff. He just, okay, treat time. Nom 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 nom.
My cat has figured out the vet, and she really likes it. So
Really?
Whatever the vet gives her, it goes. She can give her straight tablets out of the box, no problem. It happened where, what was it? Yeah, she had a toothache or an infected tooth or something like that. And when I brought her to the vet to get that dealt with, she got painkillers. And I think it's a remnant of that, because she associates the vet with not having any pain anymore.
Huh.
So she takes whatever the vet gives her. That's really nice.
It is nice. Are you gonna pick up that bomb? I guess I'll pick up that bomb. Come on. I got a bomb. I'll go over there then. Chris, do you okay?
What?
Where am I? I thought I saw you over by Zenkethy base, but I'll go over to that Zenkethy base over there.
No, I'm trying to take over a bomb.
Well, it has a bomb. I just need a base that doesn't have anybody around it.
Darn it, someone stole it from me.
How dare they?
Yeah, it's Admiral Toby.
Yeah.
He just flies by casually right at the moment where I just destroyed
Ha 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 ha
the
ha. Yeah, he came by with a bomb and I blew it up instead. So there, Admiral Toby. Steal my friend's bomb, will you? I shall blow up your base.
Yeah, I know, rude, isn't it?
Yep. Well, Jasmine's got a bomb, so Jasmine can go do whatever Jasmine wants. Maywin, there's a link right there for the Discord. It'll send you into quarantine. Let me know when you're there and I'll pull you out. My last shepherd was totally in love with the vet tech, so vet visits were good. My dogs don't even like getting to the parking lot. We get there and they're like, we know where we are, but we're just going to get your weight checked. Nope. No, you're going to do other stuff. I promise.
Oh!
No, I go in there because they've been on a fairly restricted diet. I've been trying to get them to lose a little weight. And we go in to check their
Hmm.
weight. Nope. They've never had a bad experience with this vet, and they still nope right out of it.
Oh.
I didn't like the previous vet because they were big believers in these pay monthly type programs, which adds up,
So
and they're
you
like,
pay for every month, even though you don't go to the vet.
right. And so the idea is that you get all your vaccinations free, and you get this, that, and the other free, but then you have to remember to go in and do all of that. And anything above and beyond that, well, that's a different fee. And all of a sudden, I realized I'm paying $1,200. No, sorry, $120 per dog
Oh.
every month.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I'm only going in for like $1,000 worth of work over the course of a year. I might as well just pay for everything individually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. I mean, I wish we had plans like these because reliance on, one's budget per month is, every visit, every vaccination, that's a cost you have to pay
Yep.
extra. So
Oh yeah.
you have to pay. That's extra. You just pay for it. Sometimes it's a surgery, sometimes it's just a vaccine, sometimes it's just a blood test, but that all just adds up because you pay for the visit, you pay for the materials, you pay for
Yep.
the lab work,
Yep. Yep.
whatever else. And the cost can pile up. I mean, on one hand, I always have the argument, like, if you don't have the money, don't get a dog, because, like, logically speaking, doesn't make sense to have a dog if you know you don't have the money. But there are like cases where you just, everything's fine until it's not, and then you're like, oops. So yeah, there's that.
Come on, Mr. Computer, be happy. My computer's not being happy with me right now. There you go. Thank you, Maywin. I've got that link for the pumpkin powder. I'd never heard of it before, but cool. Good morning, Cliff. How are you doing? Give that a try. My dogs have a tendency to eat anything that's on the ground.
Well, I'm thinking that there might be something to do with we walked into something. There's lots of chemicals right
Yeah.
now on the streets because like they're pouring salt on every piece of sidewalk. Because
Mhm.
swiping the snow is just a no-go. That's a 1970s solution. We are in the 21st century, so you have to apply chemicals. And I'm like, yeah, great. I'm hoping you'll enjoy the dry grass around because it gets into the soil and ruins everything. Like, yeah, sure.
Trying
But
to.
I think they're happy that their grass isn't growing because they don't have to mow it in the summer. So I guess it's a win-win situation. But yeah, I'm thinking they might have stepped into something. There's been a lot of snow wetness.
Oh yeah.
Like probably just walked into something, licked it off his paw. I mean, I do wipe his paws every time I come, but I don't sanitize them every time because it's like
Oh no.
he only has the patience for as much as I'm doing with it around his pools before he's like, yeah, I'm walking away. Whatever you do, I'm walking away now. So,
Well, I'll go back to where my brother lives, where they get 20 feet of snow in a season, and obviously they've got snowplows to deal with it, but they don't salt anything because of what you're saying. It's so bad for everything there. Uh, for traction, they just lay down uh, sand.
I mean, all the ancient solutions, like ancient, I mean, like stuff that was from, I think, like until the like mid 90s and maybe early 2000s, was always they poured sand. Every neighborhood
Hmm.
had a pile of sand
Yeah.
somewhere stashed in the box, and they could just the caretakers for the grounds would just come up, take some into a bucket, and then wearing a glove, they would just pour it all over the ground so you don't slip and break your neck. And that's fine. I would rather have the sand all over the place and even carry it on my shoes to my apartment and clean it
Yeah.
than deal with the damn salt. It's just like, oh,
Yeah, the salt is really
I
bad for
stand it.
everything.
It's bad for literally everything. My mom lost her 2 pairs of shoes because of it, because apparently they were made of some sort of. I mean, the bottoms were just the glue melted and they just kind of peeled off the bottoms and it just didn't look healthy and didn't look right.
I used to work
But
for my father, and one of the products that we sold to the local hospital was a safe salt for doing the sidewalks and the parking lots. And they discovered, basically, it would work to melt the snow, but it didn't work like salt in terms of dissolving anything, except they then ran into the problem of people would get it on their shoes, track it into the buildings, where in regular temperatures, it would turn the interior of the buildings into like ice. So you'd step in there, it would kind of melt with the water on your shoes, and people were falling.
No, not good then. It would have.
Yeah.
It had to be a Japanese solution where everyone enters the building and leaves their shoes outside.
Not at a hospital. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not gonna
That's what I mean.
Last I saw, airports still use mercury on the runways. I can't imagine they could do that.
No, that can't. Like, the fumes from mercury itself are so deadly. But yeah, like I miss the good old days when they would just come out, pour some sand. You were just sure that you're not gonna slip, and I don't have a crunchy pile of salt under my feet every single time. Plus, I just can't walk half the neighborhood with Hagrid and with my previous dog. It was just like everything is salty. It hurts the paws.
Yeah, they have potassium acetate for airports and sodium formate or potassium formate, both of which are non-corrosive, specialized, and don't carry as many risks or corrosion risks.
I've heard about eco-friendly solutions that are not even sand, but they're using like coffee from like cafes when they're like
sense.
gathering coffee from the cups. They could actually gather that in.
Well, that's a use for all that Starbucks coffee that they produce. The coffee shop near where I used to live back in Chicago had enough grounds every day that they would bag it up and then put out bags of it for people to take to add to their gardens for mulch and for, enhancing the soil. And people would start lining up waiting for them to have the bags of coffee, but they weren't selling enough coffee to meet the demands of people who wanted the coffee grounds. I'm thinking Starbucks should do that.
Yeah, they definitely have enough of leftover to actually provide that in a huge amount, and they could, if they want to, they could even charge it. Like anyway.
Well, I wouldn't pay for somebody's used coffee, thank you very much. But if you're going to give away the ground so it doesn't go into the environment in terms of just the waste, the sheer tons of waste.
Can be used to fertilize the ground.
Yeah. You grow potatoes with coffee grounds.
You can grow anything with coffee grounds. It is amazing. Let's see, Chris, what have you got for something for the endeavors this morning?
18 destructible torpedoes and anti-proton damage.
We could do.
I do have some salvage, but I think I can manage.
How about Crystalline Catastrophe? We run it as a private queue real quick.
Sure, whichever works.
We'll give you your destructibles.
I just swapped into a wrong ship.
Okay, well, let me know when you're ready. There's no hurry.
Which one do I have with?
I have no idea if I'm going to class tonight or not. It'll depend on this weather. But no matter what, I'm not going to do a show tonight. I'm going to try and get some sleep during the day here. And catch up tonight.
Here. We'll see tomorrow if you did that.
Yeah, I know.
I'll check.
I'm sorry, but
I'll remember.
Let me know when you switch your ship. Sleep.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Maybe we can go sleep. What's that?
Loadout. Yeah, my sleep was interrupted at 5 a.m. I technically gave up at 6:30, so that was an hour and a half too early. I couldn't go to sleep after. I cleaned everything up.
Yeah.
Put up some scented candles in the apartment, because,
I had a boss, Muhammad Pathiawala, who I believe has passed away. It's been 20 years since I saw him last, almost 25 years since I saw him last. Great boss. If you're still out there, Muhammad, love you. But I worked at a hospital, and every now and then we'd have an emergency, and he and I would be chatting. I'm like, I gotta get some sleep. And he goes, you can sleep when you're dead.
I've heard that expression. I still disagree with it.
He was joking, of course. Good boss, though. I mean, really good boss.
Some people actually take this as a life philosophy, and it scares me.
It's not a good philosophy when you work in a hospital and you have the option to potentially kill people if you're not careful.
Yeah, or if you're exhausted and you're just careless because you can't keep up your consciousness upright.
Exactly. No, he was a great boss. And you know how some doctors will find a room and they'll just sleep there between patients and stuff? I'd be like, hey, I got a call in like 6 hours. I need to rest. I'm just going to sleep in the donor room. He's like, no. That's a liability. I'm like, I cannot make it home and back. He's like, ah, we got hotel rooms. You can go stay at the hotel across the street. Oh! Well, I guess I'm going to go stay at the hotel across the street. That way you get a chance to get a proper sleep. You're 15 minutes away. You can take a shower if you need to. Yeah, that's one of the issues I've got with doctors who are doing their residency where you're on for 36 hours, off for 12. I don't want that person working on me. That's where mistakes get made. Did you get your torpedoes, by the way?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Also
that'll go.
happened to die, but that's beside the point.
And details. Happens to all of us.
Oh no.
Oh, no, it doesn't?
My thingy teleported myself straight in front of the crystal in Death Wave. 140,000 damage straight to my face.
Yeah, but you can take it, right?
I'm still alive,
Yep.
aren't I?
Yep. Exactly. What did I get there?
That was on purpose.
Ooh, I got third place out of 3.
I didn't look. I got some epics, so I'm guessing that's...
Well, there's only 3 of us. One of us is going to be first, one of us is going to be second, and I know I'm third, so you're either first or second. What'd you get,
I had
Chris?
second.
That means Taz was
I had
first.
second.
And working at teaching hospitals where they have residents in training might be great for the residents, is absolutely not great for the patients.
Did you know salvage, Chris? These are not bound, so... Oh no, I can't bind on equip. Yeah, I can still trade them. 2 epics should be half your salvage endeavor.
Yeah, I've already done mine.
Oh, you did your salvage? Okay. I was going to
Yeah, I
send you
got
some.
enough on that one. No, I thought I would manage. Yeah.
Alrighty. So we chatted last night a little bit about the change in the new CEO.
Yes, you said something about that.
Yeah.
But
So
concerned
we haven't heard anything further other than
There was a letter or something.
yeah,
right?
there's a
I
letter
didn't
that
see
went
it.
out, and then he will do a. I think he's doing 10 forward next week on Tuesday, but it's going to be set up so people can ask him questions. Mayone says, I did my whole resection, ostomy removal, and hernia repair at Baylor College. Baylor's a good school. It's not that the teaching hospitals aren't good. It's the way that a lot of teaching hospitals try to teach their residents through these brutal shifts. And like I said, it's a really good way to harm people. There are teaching hospitals that believe that residents should be on for maximum of 12 hours. And some that are 8 hours, but you have to be prepared for, longer shifts like the nurses are. I mean, nurses sometimes have to work 16-hour shifts, which I think is stupid because we're as likely to make a mistake as anybody else.
Done damage. God, I hate that. I think I have 1 ship with anti-protons. It's the Senna. Alright.
Yeah, it says here that at many places for residency, surgical residents, for example, have to do 80-hour weeks, and a shift while legally can't be more than 24 consecutive hours, it can still be more than 24 consecutive hours.
Mm.
But with the
Okay,
mandated
but-
10 hours off between shifts and 1 day off per week.
1 day off per week. What are you gonna do then?
Yes, there's a comment here. Despite regulations, some residents work more due to internal or external pressures, leading to burnout and patients dying.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah. Just a second here while I check through all that garbage stuff. My goodness, the spam I get on a daily basis is ridiculous. All right, what are we
Spam?
doing?
What kind of spam?
Email spam.
Really?
I have the mightiest email filter on this planet.
Well, mine goes over to spam, so I just occasionally go over there, have a chuckle, and toss everything out. Let's see. Maywin says, "Oh, the email of, hey, thought I could do better outside of Stowe. Turns out I couldn't. Now I'm back." I don't know that that's the response as much as maybe Stowe approached them, because as I understand it, the devs did the buyout. They got outsourced funding to do the buyout, and they're in charge. But let's be honest, most devs aren't businessmen. You're going to need to hire somebody to be a businessman.
It is a common practice these days that some developers just decide that it's not profitable for them to be within the publisher that they're under the umbrella of,
Oh, yeah.
because it just doesn't work out for them. I know a few game developers that just decided to like, oh, we're gonna buy ourselves out because we can't stand you. One of them was Saber, that got themselves out of Embracer at the end of 2024. They were contracted to a few projects around then, so they finished them up, but
Yeah.
like on a minimal basis, and Embracer was just very unhappy with that. But they're just they got
I
got
think
out, and they're
Embracer
independent.
really thought they were going to make a quick turnaround with that whole Saudi deal, and that didn't happen. And then they're like, shoot.
I don't know what was in their brain. I don't understand them. But another developer that I know is like IO Interactive. You know, the Hitman franchise, right?
Yeah.
So they are independent. They are the point when they are actually starting to think about publishing games for other developers
Oh.
at this point. So they're really well grounded in their positioning. They're actually about to publish a new James Bond game in May.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, coincidentally, has been pushed to release on the day of my birthday, so I think I'm gonna
there you
treat
go.
myself. Especially that I do like James Bond movies, and this is supposed to be like closer to the books, but still like within the universe. It's not supposed to be any specific story
You
from the
guys know
movies.
what a happiness troll is?
No.
It's a thing we have in Norway. If you grab Jack Emmerett and flip him on his head and shake him around a little bit, he looks exactly like a happiness troll.
He kind of does. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Shall I send
my
it to you too,
goodness.
Chris?
Yeah, that's cute.
I don't even know if I understood what you were guys talking about. Right now.
Happiness troll.
Yeah, in the States we just call them trolls. They're little dolls. They were very popular in the 60s when I was growing up. Yeah, but if you take Jack Emmerett and just fluff his hair a little bit, he kind of looks like a troll.
Oh, those ugly things! Oh god,
Yeah.
those things gave me nightmares as a kid.
Really? They were
Yeah,
they
they're-
were a thing for us. They were the Beanie
Yep.
Babies of the day.
Yep.
They were never a big thing here. I think just.
Yeah,
They
Maywin
never
says
got
they
that.
made 2 animated movies off of it. Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. Trolls and Trolls 2.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. They're more
Maybe I should go
kid-oriented.
and watch it.
Yeah, I think they're kid-oriented movies.
So I was today years old when I learned that. Oh, this is creepy. 80% of My Little Ponies are adult viewers.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's a
Oh
big
my
thing
God,
here.
that's like it's just a tiny portion of it that is for children. I'm like, what kind of worms did I just open? Oh my god.
Oh, I am so glad that I didn't go to class. There's a big crash on the road that I use. Nobody was injured. That's the well, maybe they were injured, but nobody was badly hurt. But wow.
Darn.
Yeah.
Can we do the?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That
I'm
would have
not
been
eager
perfect.
to it, but I
The
still
road
want
was
to.
closed from 4:45 till 9:30.
Oof, that's a lot.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that would have been a really fun day yesterday. Maybe I'm not going to class today. Bronies, yes, absolutely. It is bronies.
Good morning.
Who has joined us this morning?
What's that?
Oh, good morning. It's Maywin.
Yeah, My Little Pony is so popular that they have actually made a total conversion mod for Hearts of Iron 4.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
What was it called? War in Equestria?
Okay.
Yeah, I actually
I've-
know what that is.
I've heard of
what
that too.
is. War in Equestria. I've heard about it. Oh my god.
Funny thing is, it's actually really good to play. It's really fun to play. That's the sad part.
Well, no, that's not sad. That's the way it goes.
It pulls everything from the cartoons to the games to movies to books, the comic books. I mean, all the lore, and it pulls crazy. Very fun to watch. People play it.
Yeah, I have a local YouTuber called Arch that plays that. That's why I know about it. He's usually big into Warhammer lore.
Oh yeah. He probably knows Luchin then.
He is the one that recommended that Lutin started.
Good, because yeah, you ever want to? He's a good story. He does his research.
Lutin or Arch?
Luchin, I don't know, Roush. Yeah, send me a link
Yeah.
if you can.
Yeah. Lutin is too high on his own farts. His intro and outro musics are too insane. And 90% of the time, I'm listening to Lutin when I'm going to bed. And it's like he's talking quietly, everything is quiet, he's done with his bit, and then he hits the orbital with like nitro or something. It's like you're sleeping there, then bam! It's like, come on, you asshole!
He did that for his
Frantically-
noise marie video.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
so annoying.
Frantically searching for my remote to turn down the volume.
Right.
Afterward, I'm bright awake, sitting there like grumble, 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 grumble.
He's so good to listen to when you're going to bed.
Yeah. Do you want both of Arch's channels, or do you want? Okay.
Yes. Send both. Thank you.
Sending it over.
Oh. Goody. Okay. Apparently the travel advisory channel is down. So definitely gonna
Those
just
are good.
subscribe. Oh, can we play one more before we go? Yes. I didn't hear any language, Cliff. My bad. I'm not sure what you heard, but I'll take your word for that. Let's grab Cliff and put him in here. And what are we doing? I need more dreadnoughts, but I can get them later.
I mean, I could do the event, even though I'm
Okay.
completed it.
Oh yeah. Well,
We'll
event
do
works
that.
for me. Is that gonna work for everybody? We'll wait for
I'm
Cliff to get
ge-
here.
I'm getting this I am not a robot thingy if for me to send you a link.
To me?
And it's giving me a brutal mini game that I have to do to be able to send you stuff.
That's
And it's
weird.
not
Wow, really?
allowing me.
Hi, what's the hell?
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't have anything.
Yeah, Maven, if you go to your chat and you add me as a friend.
Okay.
Wait, are you human? No, I can't even interact with you.
No, I am a meat popsicle, is the correct
Weird.
response.
Yeah, this mini game they are trying to throw me through to even interact with you is brutal.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's weird.
Hey, I'm going to
Because
go
I have
ahead.
everything open. Everyone can talk to me and shit. You know, send me messages.
Language!
Weird. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I can't even add you as a friend. If I click add friend, wait, are you human? Please confirm you're not a robot. I click that thingy, and it gives
Oh,
me
there
a
we go.
mini game from hell.
Heck.
Oh, did you
But
get?
it did send it. It did send the request though.
I'm going to queue us up for Kobayashi Maru. Everybody
There's
ready?
2 links in your There's 2 links in your chat. Both of them are red. I cannot send them because for some reason it's going to think I'm a AI bot or something. But I can send to everyone else.
That's weird.
It's only.
You know what? I was having problems the other day with sending somebody some
Maven,
stuff.
Yeah, Maven, you're on Do Not Disturb. People can't interact with you. You have to unselect. Yeah.
Did everybody get the Weewoo?
Yeah, now I can send to you.
That's weird. That's never happened before.
Yeah, I got the
I've been on Do Not Disturb for years.
Cliff got. Taz, did you get the Weewoo?
I have clicked something, but I don't think I'm being pulled in.
Okay.
Because my TFOQ ain't red.
Yeah, neither's mine. I just don't know what we got there.
Yes.
You're still in that
Maven,
one.
I managed to send you the thingies.
Yep, thank you, sir. I'm saving them now, putting them in the list.
There we go.
Thank you. I love Warhammer lore, so even if it's contradicting itself constantly.
Warhammer Arch, he used to be named Arch Warhammer until GW slapped him with
Yep. They sure did.
What do you do when you force people to change name?
They gave him a copy. Oh, I don't know if they gave him a copyright strike. They did a request.
Probably a trademark or a trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's why Westhammer hasn't done any videos in quite a while.
Yeah. Westhammer had a meteoric rise though. He went from like nobody to a couple of million subscribers like instantly. That was insane watching his rise. But he made really good shorts. Really good shorts.
Yeah. And he broke down a lot of stuff, made it very simple and easy to break, to digest. Even his longer form videos were packed full of info.
Did you see Major Kill's hissy fit about him?
No. I'm gonna look at that
up. Check out Major Kill's hissy fit about Westhammer. It's so stupid he even made a second movie admitting that he was being stupid about it. Because his rise was so quickly and he felt like he had brought him into the community and he felt kind of left out, but come on, when you are getting several million subscribers at once, you're suddenly busy. You don't have time to do everything else.
Right.
So yeah. But again, Major Kill has turned into a corporate shill. Everything that made his channel fun to watch is now gone, and it's really sad.
Mm. That's funny. I typed in Major Kill and it goes Major Kill versus Westhammer. I was like,
yeah, there you go.
I was like, okay, yeah, sure. Thank you.
As I said, he had a rather stupid hissy fit about it, and it reached far.
I don't know if it's. See, the thing is this kind of stuff starting to worry me nowadays because every time I'm in voice chat or talking on the phone, and then all of a sudden I start getting ads for things that
Yep.
we were talking about.
Yep. Yes, they
I'm
are.
like,
Yep.
"That's
Yep.
a little annoying."
It is something you can turn off in your phone, at least in our European countries. We can turn off the AdSense, so Google will not
I'm not for
allow
that.
I
to your microphone anymore.
The thing I get or don't get about that is it starts advertising things to me that I'm not interested in. I think I've mentioned this before that I get
Mm-hmm.
ads for a local hospice and for funeral homes. A lot.
Oh my god, that is just rude.
You know why? You
Yeah,
know why? It's
'cause-
because you say gravity kills so much that it makes you think that you're gonna die. You know,
That explains
it
it.
thinks that you're dying.
Oh, it's just so depressing. And it's to the point where I can hear the music for the hospice center when it comes up. Really?
Oh.
Really? I'm not that old.
No, I don't know. I have watched some of those videos, and I was like, "That's kind of nice." You know.
Satalia wants to know how we knew she was here. Satalia, you're always here. We know you're here, even when you're not telling us you're here.
There was a slight change in the force. We felt the disturbance.
So Citalia is the one who has not worn out her hoo-ha, right?
Say that again?
Pause.
Cesalia is the one who has not worn out her hoo-ha.
I don't know about that. Let's see. Blabbity, blabbity, blah. Hang on here. No, I don't want that. Sorry. I was trying to find out if the Wes Hammer thing was because of a copyright from Warhammer.
No, that's
Maybe you
Wes
got-
Hammer and Major Kill
Okay.
having drama because Major Kill felt like he brought him out and he had such a meteoric rise that he felt totally left out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Major Kill. If West Hammer is much more enjoyable and personable to watch than
Well,
you.
see, that's
Oh no.
I totally get that. I mean, because I've been doing this forever, and there's other people who do channels that are much more popular and much more interesting and get many more people. And I'm thinking, that's not fair. I've been doing this longer. And somebody's like, yeah, but they do it better. Well, if you're going to be picky about it,
How dare you?
really. Well, you know, they do ships and builds. Well, I don't like ships and builds. Yes, but that's what people want to see. But I don't want to do that. So,
Oh,
Just
no
take
one dude who
advantage
drives
of
me
your
nuts.
just take advantage of your local alien mechanic and it's all good.
I'm just going to keep doing what I like and go on the sheer determination to stick to this for a while. Mom hates ships. I don't hate ships, Italia. It's just that everybody else is doing ships. I will stay with my little niche over here, and if people want to come over and just play and have fun, they can.
Stav who has worn out her hoo-ha. Now I remember.
Yes, yes. We are talking about Sav there, yes. That was not a judgment statement either, Sav. Sav discusses things like that very openly, so we're just...
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, is that the? Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. It's like, what kind of community did I join?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where that was going. Now, I frequently get Sav and Satalia mixed up when I'm talking, but that's because I'm old, which all goes back to the whole hospice and funeral home thing, but we're not going there for the moment. Every now and then I think to myself, yes, I'm getting old. But when my mom was my age, she was not doing Twitch and YouTube and playing with spaceships and stuff like that. So, and she wasn't going to her martial arts class, and she wasn't working on her weapons mastery and stuff like that. So it's just one of us. I'm not my mom. Okay, we're good. We're good with this. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. She was a lovely person. Had her flaws, but she was my mom. But I still, it's
Mom
like,
used to hit me with a wooden spoon, so maybe she was working on her weapons mastery.
just a different weapon. Yes.
Used to.
Yeah, died in
I still get
2016.
threatened. I still get threatened. What are you talking about? Used to.
She didn't have a badgie
When
tree.
she died in 2016, her combat prowess has been significantly reduced. somewhat.
That is probably true, yes. Satalia says my mom also didn't have a badgie tree. But if she had known what a badgie tree was, she probably would have liked that. But yeah, no, my mom did not hit me with wooden spoons. She just hit me. She had a temper sometimes.
My mom used whatever she could find.
Yeah. Now, my mom also was...
You got wood with your own toys, too.
Oh, yeah. My mom was like 5'2", maybe 5'4". She was short. And my brother is 6'4". And when she would get mad at my brother, he would just put his hand on the top of her head and hold her off like 4 feet away. And she would be flailing with her arms, and it wasn't working.
Wow. I could have never done that to my mom. She was 4'11", but I couldn't have done that, but she probably would have killed me somehow. Throat, jab.
Yeah.
I used to be really quick on my feet. So if I was in any kind of disciplinary trouble, I just ran away until it was over.
That sounds about
And they
right.
were like, "Okay, fine, you're not in trouble anymore. Just get in."
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get out of here and go crawl back into bed for a couple hours and see if it gets warmer than negative 14 degrees. Ugh.
I
Whatever.
highly doubt it.
Okay.
They said another storm's coming after it.
Really? Yeah, but not down here. We're
Yeah.
a little... Oh, God. Well, I'm glad I went to class twice last week. I'm going to have to catch up. Everyone, have a wonderful morning. Take care. Stay warm. And as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moop.
Who are you?
We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.